Alright, so here's where we left off. So now let's finish this little piece here. With that curve that we already created, we might want to go in there and move that guy from the top view. Let's move it somewhere about here. And then we select the control vertices here on the end and move those back here to the corner or close to that corner. Then let's go to the side view. I'm in shaded mode and I've turned on wireframe, X-ray mode, excuse me. And then I'm going to the outliner. I've got a shortcut for that. We select that curve and then right click, control vertex. And let me bring the shape of that curve a little bit closer to the shape of that piece from that main case, right? Something like that. Okay. Yeah, let's go with this one. And let's now take that curve, that object here, and let's again move the pivot here back to the side to that main case. So hit D and C and then middle mouse over that curve, so it should snap automatically to our curve if I can grab it. Let me zoom in on that. D and C and middle mouse. There you go. There it is. Okay, so now hit Control D and go to the top view, and then let's move this guy here to the center, and then say okay, go to the side view, or first of all let's say right click, control vertex, and then go to the side view. And where are those guys? Let me go to wireframe. So those should be here. And then we move those somewhere about here. Okay. And let's try that again. So duplicate that last curve here, and let's bring the pivot here, D, C, middle mouse over that curve. I don't know, it doesn't work from that distance. D, C, middle mouse, there you go. And then we duplicate that guy one more time, hit Control D, move it here. Let's go to the top view and check it out. Okay, so with that curve selected, right click, control vertex. And then we go here and let's check that out. Okay, this time we are also moving this control vertex here, the U, and let's see how that's coming out later on. Okay, let me check that out from the perspective. We turn on shaded mode, hit 5 on the keyboard, and okay, so that wasn't enough, so let me undo a step here, and obviously it has to be moved out a little bit more. Okay. So let's check that out if we love that. So okay, go to object mode, and then select the first curve, the second and the third, and then go here up to surfaces and say loft. Okay, so with that done, okay, it looks a little bit weird. So the edge flow, you take a look from this angle here. So that's because we moved the U control vertex here on that last curve. So let's try to bring that back. Okay, let me go to the outliner and select that last curve, and then right click, control vertex, and yeah, let's try to move this guy back as much as we can to straighten that out. Okay. What we also could do is bring the U of the second curve a little bit forward, something like that. Okay, let's check that out. If we select that object, then hit 3 on the keyboard to go to smooth. Yeah, that's looking better. That's looking better. Definitely. Alright, so I think I'm going with this one here. And now we are ready to convert those pieces to polygon geometry. So let's first convert this piece of geometry here, this nurbs object, to polygons. So go up here to modify and say convert and say nurbs to polygons. Go to the options box and check it from the type to quads, definitely, and then go from the tessellation method here, go to count, and then say okay, type in 1000, and let's try that. Okay, that's looking alright. So let me close that window here, and now let's hide under our viewport here, let's hide the NURBS surfaces. Okay, we could also go in and say we hide, just for better view here, let's hide the NURBS curves as well. So with that piece of geometry here, if we smooth it like it is, hit 3 on the keyboard, I think that's looking alright. Let me turn our wireframe on shaded. It's looking cool. So now we go in and we want to close this hole here. Let's try something with that border edge here. So double click on that border edge and then go to your polygons tab up here and say mesh fill hole. Let me hit 1 to unsmooth that. So if we get a large face here, so with that face selected, we go in and say under edit mesh, poke face. And we still have the faces selected. Let's go in and say extrude. Then we click on that blue scale button here and then scale it in somewhere about here. Okay, we got a lot of triangles here inside that face or inside that part. I mean, you could go in there and delete every second edge, and in the end you have quads here, but yeah, nobody sees this part and I don't take care about that. Okay, so let's insert an edge loop here. Let's insert it somewhere about here and then go to object mode and let's hit 3 to smooth that. Let's turn our wireframe unshaded. There you go. I mean, that's looking great. Yeah. So let me turn our wireframe unshaded. I think yeah, I pause this video, and in the next video we are going in and do the same thing to that other piece here.